It's morning now. It's 1 a.m.
Yeah, yes, it's 9 a.m.
Yeah, for you guys. Yeah, this is the last hour that I will teach at Verbling. So,
You should be very tired.
yeah, well, this is usually I will teach 2 classes in a row, but tonight I'm teaching. This is my 3rd class in a row. So,
Oh, awful, awful.
yeah, no, it's great. I have you guys are awesome. You always, Verbling students always energize me. So.
Oh, great.
I'm always very energized when I finish class. So, um, anyway, hello, Julio. How are you today?
Hi, teacher. I'm fine. Thanks for asking me. What about you?
Very good, very good. So, where are you from?
I'm from Colombia.
Colombia. Oh, you're up late. Oh, of course. Are you at work? You're up quite late.
Yeah, I'm working right now.
Yeah. Okay. Because you were in my class a couple weeks ago, right? I think. Yeah. Awesome. And
Right.
but it's your colleagues are not playing any music right now. Because usually
Yeah,
they play music. Yeah.
yeah. The shop is almost alone. The technician in this moment are in another place.
Okay. That's why. That's why I didn't recognize you is because of that. So, hello, Moises. How are you today?
Hello, Holly. I'm doing well, thank you.
Excellent, excellent. And then Molham, 3rd class in a row with me, and Rashid too. 3rd
Yeah.
class. So awesome.
Great.
Hello, Rashid. All right, this class will be completely different because it wasn't the other 2 classes, Rashid and Molham. I actually wrote the material. Well, this material is not by me; it's by somebody else. So it will be easier. So, and hello again, Akos. Welcome. So, all right. So we have Akos. Hello? Can you speak? Make sure your microphone is working this time. Okay, we cannot hear you. Usually if you have problems, you can go in and come back, go out and come back in, and there's usually not a problem. But it looks like we have Rashid from the Netherlands, and then we have Molham from Syria, and Moises from Spain, and Julio from Colombia, and Anna from Spain, and Akos from Hungary. So welcome. And then I think you all know me. I'm from Idaho. Okay, he can't hear either. So bear with me a moment, y'all. Sounds like a problem with microphone. Go out and come back. Okay, and then we have Cornell. Welcome. Welcome.
Welcome, Holly, and welcome to class.
2nd class in a row, and so forth. So let's go ahead and get started. This topic we have this time is on the super rich. So, we'll be talking a bit about money today, which can be kind of fun. So, or talk about what we would do if we were rich. So, the first question I have for you guys is, who is the richest person you know? So let's start with Moises. Who is the richest person you know?
I think is Bill Gates.
Okay. Do you know him personally?
No, not personally. I know him for watching on TV.
Okay, so in that respect, if you know, in that respect, we would say I know of. I don't know him, but I know of him.
I know of him.
I know of him, exactly. So you know of him as in you know that he's one of the richest people in the world. Excellent. So Cornell, how about you? Who is the richest person you know?
I checked on the internet. Bill Gates the first, and Warren Buffett in the second, and Carlos Slim, Henry and family the third one.
Okay, so Bill Gates is the richest person.
Yeah, according to Forbes. Yeah,
Okay.
please check it the chat box. There is a link.
But do you guys know these people, or do you only know of these people? Okay, right here.
Yeah. Of course, Bill Gates is the
Bill Gates is the richest, and Warren Buffett. Who are these people besides Bill Gates and Warren Buffett? I don't know who these people are. Do you guys?
most of them are entrepreneur persons. They work in business. I once checked up till the 8th or the 9th. Most of them works either in technology or in business as an entrepreneur.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I have to look at this a little bit more. So, all right. So, Julio, how about you? Who is the richest person you know instead of know of? Do you know anybody? Do you know anybody who is really rich?
Well, my friends are not really rich. I have a couple of friends. Well, they have a good job, a good house, a good car, but I not consider that they are rich. Is normal. They have a good life. It's just, but personally, I don't know or I don't have any friend that I could call him that is very rich. I don't know. I don't have one.
Okay. All right. Thank you. And Anna, do you know anyone who is really rich?
Actually, I don't know anyone, but through the internet or magazine in my country, one of the rich man is Amancio Ortega. He is Zara's owner, the biggest chain shops around the world. It's and the fourth richest man in the world.
Oh, okay. So he's one of the richest men in the world. Okay,
Yes.
so you know of him though. So
No,
okay.
no, unfortunately, no.
Yeah. So you don't know him, you know of him. To know of somebody is to know about them.
Yes.
Okay. And Rashid, how about you? Do you know anyone who is really rich?
No, not personally.
Okay.
But no,
Like-
I don't know. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay, so you know people who you know of people just like everybody else, but you don't know anybody personally. Okay.
No,
Moham,
no.
do you know anybody who's really rich?
Yeah, I know some people who are really rich, but I know, yeah, actually, I have just one in mind right now. He's working as an importer. He has a big business. He's importing cargoes of ice cream flavors, and he usually imports electronic devices and different stuff. But he usually works with electronic devices and with ice cream flavors. He just import them and then he sells them as a wholesale.
Mm-hmm.
He works as a wholesaler, and what do we call people like him?
Well, he's a wholesaler, or could be a broker. A broker
but
could, that is
he-
a kind of a generic term.
and he always always import the stuff on his expense.
Mm-hmm. All right, and I know some people that may be rich, but it depends on what you consider rich. I like what Moises wrote. How much he wrote? How much savings should a person have to be considered rich? What do you think, Moises?
I don't know. For example, in my country, I would say that if a person have a wealth of, let's say, $20 million,
Mm-hmm.
I would consider that person rich.
Mm-hmm.
20. But if you have $2 or $3 million, consider the value of the house and the car and a second house, for example. Well, it is very. It would be a person with a very comfortable life, but I don't know if this could be rich, because if you don't work and in 20 or 30 years you can spend a lot of money, and if you have wealth, it costs you to maintain that wealth.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say $20 million.
Well, okay, so that's interesting, because I would always think that anybody with $1 million would be considered rich. But what do you think, Moham? How much does a person have to have before they are considered rich?
In my country, in this particular city that I live in right now, a lot of people have a pool of $10 million, and some of them have 50, and some of them have $100 million. Yeah, so I think they are considered, those are the kinds that are considered rich, because in this particular city that I live in right now, it was like the main business. It was the main manufacturing city in Syria. Yeah, so it has a lot of entrepreneur, a lot of factories, a lot of manufacturing power, and they call it whole whales. They call it those business entrepreneur here whales, because they are so big. They have actually kind of global, not global, at least region effect. They can affect the region around us. Yeah, the market.
Okay. So you also would consider somebody who has a lot of money to be rich. Okay.
Yeah, but I think that the topic here is super rich, eh?
Yeah, that's true. That is the topic, is super rich. Yeah, you're right, Rashid. So.
Okay.
Yeah. So, all right. And welcome back, Akos. Can you hear now?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Yeah, usually when that happens, sometimes it means that didn't load correctly, and so if you go in and come back in, go out and come back in, it usually fixes itself. Sometimes, and sometimes it doesn't. So, but let me introduce you to everybody. Akos, everybody, this is Akos from Hungary, and this is your second or third class. He's new here in Verbling, and so we have Anna from Spain, Julio from Colombia, Cornell, who you know from Hungary, and Moises from Spain, and Molham, who you know from Syria, and then Rashid from the Netherlands. So,
Hi.
So welcome back. All right. So what we're going to do now, everyone, is we're going to read the following text and fill in the spaces using a word from the box below. And as you guys know, the box below is way down here. So I have actually written the words in capital letters in the Verbling chat box. So let's go ahead and read through this. Let's start with Rashid. Rashid, could you read the first paragraph out loud?
Yeah, but I don't see the words, but that's for later, I think.
The words are in the Verbling chat box. Do you see the Verbling chat box?
No, I don't see it.
Okay. Oh, okay, we'll help you out.
Would you spend $85 million on a vase, $35 million on a painting of a bottle, or even $39 million on a?
Does anybody know what that word would be?
Diamond.
Diamond.
I don't see the words. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Could you continue?
Okay. While much of the world struggles with the global economic crisis, these products were all sold at auction in a single month.
Okay.
Clearly, some people still have money to burn, and when they want something, the sky's the limit. So, who are these super rich people, and where do they get their money from?
Okay, excellent. All right. And so, does everyone know what an auction is?
Auction.
Yes, is when you sell anything through people who tell a certain amount of money, who win the things is the best, the most higher quantity of
Yes.
difficult explanation.
So, yeah, so people bid on the product. So if there is, for example, an art auction, the auctioneer would say, let's start the bidding at $100, and then the next person says 105, 110, 120, and then of course eBay is an online auction. So for example, okay, are there any other words here that you guys do not know? Okay, Moham, can you read the next paragraph?
Some years ago, being a millionaire was enough to be thought wealthy, but now only billionaires really count as being rich. Previously, many of the seriously rich inherited their money from their fathers. Now, the vast majority of super rich are self-made. Many have built up a business themselves or increased a company share.
I would say increased a family.
A family company into an empire that spans the globe.
Okay, all right. Any words here that you guys do not know?
I don't know what spans mean.
Spans. Okay. If something spans the globe, it goes around.
Mhm.
So, so something that if something spans it goes through the entire area. Okay, good question. Any other words? Okay. Moises, could you read the next one?
Okay. Clearly, the super rich did not become wealthy by wasting their money. However, even the workaholic billionaire needs some time to play. The super rich know how to play in style. A sport fan could buy a soccer club like Roman Abramovich. Are you a billionaire thinking of moving? How about building a 27-story house like Mukesh Ambani? Someone needing more privacy could buy an island like John Depp did for his wife.
Yeah, so Johnny Depp and I think Mukesh Ambani. I don't know about that one, but also a billionaire. We would say billionaire.
Billionaire.
So, has anybody ever heard of Roman Abramovich?
Yeah, he is the owner of Chelsea Football Club in England.
Okay, Chelsea. And how about?
Isn't he from Ukraine?
Do you know where he's from, Cornell?
Sorry, what was the question?
Is he from Ukraine? Cornell?
No, from Russia.
Okay. And
From Russia.
does anybody know who Mukesh Ambani is?
No.
Okay, and then everybody knows who Johnny Depp is, though, right?
Yeah.
So, 27-story house. Oh, wow. Okay, so Cornell, he's our information person. You found something from Mukesh. Who is he? He's an Indian business magnate. Okay. So an Indian. I wonder what he owns. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So an Indian business guy. All right. Let's go to the next paragraph. Cornell, could you read that one?
Yes, of course. Most importantly, though the super rich give a lot of their money away, Bill Gates resigned from Microsoft in 2008 to devote this time to philanthropy. He encouraged his fellow multi-billionaire Warren Buffett to join him with some of the largest charitable donations ever made.
Okay. Philanthropy. Does everybody know what philanthropy is?
Yes, is a person who contribute in charity foundations.
So a person who contributes to charities and helps causes. Okay, excellent. Thank you, Anna. Okay, and Julio, could you read the last paragraph?
Okay. As the world economy rebounds, more billionaires will be created. Hopefully, they will spend some money of their money on good causes, and not just painting diamonds and vases.
Okay, so hopefully they'll spend some of their money on good causes, yes. Okay, question for everybody. Do you think that the world economy is going to rebound? Anybody have an opinion? Rebound, okay. New word for you guys. Okay, to rebound means to come back.
Yeah, I think it will come back, but I don't know when. And
Yeah.
I think yes, the economy, of course, the economy will rebound, but it depends in how many times. In about 2 years, 3 years, 4 years.
Mhm. Yeah.
Here in the Netherlands, they think that it continues about 2 or 3 years from now. So
Mhm.
that's what they
Okay.
say.
Yeah. So it will
It will
yeah,
rebound
because
in 2 or 3 years, but that's yeah, they don't know for sure, of course.
yeah, and I mean, here in the U.S., a lot of people are worried that it's going to be worse before it gets better, and that the 2008 crash is going to be nothing. So that's what I'm hearing now. So it's like, oh.
More
So
depressing.
yeah, so I'm hearing a lot of fear and things like that. Are the rest of you guys hearing negative things about the economy? Anyone else? Cornell, are you hearing much?
Yeah, I read in newspaper or internet yesterday that Greece would like to quit from Eurozone in this year. But it is a guess or speculation, but it would be true as well. So yeah. It wouldn't be a good one for European Union.
Yeah.
But in the Netherlands, the Dutch or the housing market is now recovering bit by bit. So that's a good sign for the recovery of the whole crisis here in the Netherlands. So
Yeah.
because that's a very important thing.
And in the States as well, we're having started the real estate market starting to come back as well. Prices are getting better, and also our gas prices have gone down very, very low. Has it happened in your countries as well, where the price of fuel is down?
Yeah, I think it's.
Akos, do you guys have cheaper fuel in Hungary?
I'm not sure because I don't own a car, so
Oh, okay.
I don't know what the prices are.
Okay, so you haven't watched that. Anna, how about in Spain?
Yes, is really true. The price are cut down in a way, in alarming way. Both house, car, clothes, and so on, all price.
Close as well. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So the prices have been cut down instead of have been cut down in alarming ways. Okay.
Okay.
All right. And how about in Colombia, Julio? Has the price of gas and other things gone down?
Well, the Colombia, like in all the world, the petroleum is getting down the prices, but the fuel that we use in our cars always is getting higher. I don't know why. Our governors always put taxes, and the fuel always increase the price of the fuel.
Oh, really?
So yeah, really. So we never going to see that price is going to get down because always there are more taxes. It's amazing. I think that we have one of the most expensive fuel in the world.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. Yeah, because I know that the U.S. is really cheap compared to the rest of the world, but we're getting lower. so, so all right. And Cornell, you drive in Hungary? Is the prices gone down in Hungary?
Yes, petrol and gas has been decreased in Hungary, but at the moment it is fixed price because of Russian crisis.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And then how about in Syria?
Yeah, the price is up as usual. As usual,
They're up as
it's
usual.
it's always spiking. It will never peak. I'm sure.
Uh-huh. Okay.
It just
So
keep on
it's
spiking, and it will never peak. Believe me.
okay. So it's not going down at all.
Never ever.
Okay.
Never happened, and never will happen.
Oh wow. Okay. And how about in your part of Spain? Moises, is it the same as Anna's that the prices are going down?
Yeah, we have noticed that the price of the gas probably went down in the last year around, I would say, 25%, 30% more or less. But the thing is that it is always with a delay. When the gallon of the barrel of the gas, the petrol, decrease, we notice the decrease 1 month or 2 months later, and not in the same percentage because of the taxes, because the taxes are fixed. So we notice that it goes down, but less than the I don't know how you say, the materia prima, the the petrol, the prime material.
Yeah, the petrol. Petrol is what we say in American English. I think that's what they say as well in British English. So we would say fuel or gas for what we use in cars, but petrol is what we use for the regular oil.
Yes, the raw material. I wanted
raw
to
material.
say raw material. Yes.
Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and do this collocation check number 1. We've got these words. We have global, the vast, to inherit, to struggle, to devote, and we have good. And to match with the following words: money from someone, causes, economic crisis, your time to something, majority, and with something. And so, Anna, can you choose one of these words here and match it with the other side?
Yes, the first one, Holly?
Whichever one you want. Your choice.
Well, the vast majority.
Okay. The vast majority, yes. So the vast majority. So
majority.
Yeah, that's hard for some people. The J is like the J sound.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Excellent. Thank you very much. And
Ákos.
Sorry. Sorry, Ákos. Could you say can you choose do another match? I'm sorry.
Okay, global economic crisis.
Yes. Global economic crisis. And Rashid, could you do one?
To inherit money from someone.
Yes. I was like, that sounds right. Where is it? To inherit. Okay. And Moises, could you do one?
Let me see. Good causes.
Good causes, yes. hopefully everybody, if they make a lot of money, contribute to good causes. Molham, could you do one?
To struggle with something.
Yes, to struggle with something, right? And Cornell.
To devote your time to something.
Okay, all right. And Julio, have you ever inherited money from someone?
Yeah, well, inherits money. Let me think. No, I haven't.
You haven't?
Yeah, I haven't. I don't have any parents with a lot of money that could inherit me something.
Where you could inherit money from them. I'm in the same boat. My parents, they are not leaving me money. So, how about you, Anna? Have you contributed money to good causes?
No, unfortunately no, because I don't have enough money to contribute. But in my opinion, the richest man are who have contribute with these good causes.
So the super rich should contribute.
And the super rich or middle rich, there are many people who are a lot of money. For example, footballers, bullfighters, singer have a lot of money. In some cases, they carry money to the heavens tax. I don't know how to say that. Paradiso fiscale. I think is heaven tax. Instead of contribute with people of third world, for example.
Okay, so one of the things that you said was, not just the super rich, but people who have a lot of money. And what we would actually say in English, we would say people who are well off.
Okay.
So the well off should be the ones that are contributing to good causes, and even to the poor in third world countries. So the well off is another way we would say that.
Okay. Thank you.
And welcome, Alexander. Welcome back.
Hello. Thank you.
Hello. So a question for you, Alexander. Alexander, have you been impacted by the global economic crisis?
Impacted. Does it mean that it influence?
Yes.
To
yeah.
me. Yes. Now it's actually because of exchange of dollar. Yes,
Okay.
definitely.
Okay, so now you are being impacted, but you haven't always been impacted.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you. All right, and Akos, and thanks for correcting my pronunciation of your name. What types of things do you I'm sorry, I can't speak right now. What do you devote your time to?
Right now, or like usually in my life?
During your free time, during your leisure time, what do you usually?
I love playing football with my friends. That's my favorite hobby, football. I mean, soccer.
Football or soccer, yeah.
It's different in America.
Yeah, I've lived in Europe long enough to know it's football.
Football.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. All right. And Rashid, could you tell us what you do during the vast majority of your time?
The vast majority of my time, yeah, the vast majority of my time, I think I'm studying, so. It's not free time, but it's my study time.
Okay. So that, yeah, as students, you don't get a lot of free time, I think. You take it, but you shouldn't have it.
Yeah, but I'm not only a student, I'm working as well. So
oh, okay.
I'm studying and working from. I do it. I'm studying in the evening and in the morning. Yes, so I have not a lot of free time.
Okay. What can we ask what you are studying?
Yeah, I'm studying. I'm doing a master study from business and IT topics.
Awesome. That sounds great. Right.
It's my last year, so I have to study a lot more now. So
yeah.
so that I can finish it.
Yeah. I remember when I got my master's degree, when I was writing my thesis, I would get so busy on my projects that I would forget to go to sleep. And finally, it would be 6 in the morning, and it would be like, "Oh, I need to go to bed." Yes. So then I had to teach at 1, so I had to sleep and then go to the university and teach, and so.
Yeah, I try to divide my time in studying the English language and my study and my work. And the rest of my free time I spend with my wife. So that's it.
All right, excellent. All right, so Moises, can you tell us anything? And you can lie about this; don't have to be truth. Is there anything that you struggle with? Let's be more specific. What is it about the English language that you struggle with?
Well, I think Spanish people struggle with the English language all their life because it is hard for us to gain a good level. So we always struggle with, especially with the pronunciation. We have to struggle day by day.
Yeah, because there's so many sounds that are not the same, you know.
Exactly.
Exactly. Okay. And Cornell, tell us, what do you devote your time to?
It is the same as Ákos, because I was an amateur footballer, so I was devoting my time to play football when I was younger.
Okay. So if football is a really, really popular sport in Hungary?
Yeah, and in Europe as well.
Okay, Ákos just wrote, in Hungary everyone plays football. Okay. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and rewrite the following sentences using these collocations from exercise 4. And number 1, Ákos, could you try that one?
Exercise 5?
Yeah, this one right here. So number 1 right here, when Uncle Bob died.
When Uncle Bob died, James inherited $10,000.
Perfect. Inherited $10,000. Perfect. Okay, and Alexander, could you do number 2?
Kate spends all of her time looking after her newborn son. Devote. Kate devote.
Devotes her time.
Her time looking after her newborn son.
Perfect. Anna, could you do number 3?
Yes. During this global economic crisis, we all need to be careful with our money.
All right. And number 4, Julio.
People get a lot of get a good satisfaction from giving money to charity.
Okay. And yeah, so it's instead of good satisfaction, actually giving money to good causes right here.
Okay.
Good causes. All right, thank you. Okay, and Cornell, could you read number 5?
Maths homework is difficult for Jimmy. He doesn't like studying. Maths struggling with his homework.
Okay, so in this one, either math homework is difficult for Jimmy, he struggles with studying. That's one way you could do that. He struggles with studying. Or you have to completely change the other sentence, and you would say, Jimmy struggles with his math homework because he doesn't study. So.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Number 6, Moises, could you do that one?
Most people own a television. The vast majority own a television.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to put instead of I'm going to put a vast majority. A vast majority of people own a television. Anymore, TVs are. It seems like everybody has a TV, but now we don't use it because we're all on the internet. So, all right, let's look at some useful expressions. We have these useful expressions: have money to burn, the sky's the limit, a self-made billionaire, and span the globe. So, Moises, I'm sorry, Moham, could you choose one of these expressions and explain it if you know any of them? If you don't, no worries.
The second one, the sky is the limit.
Okay, and what does that mean?
It means usually that there's no limit to anything you are going to do.
There's no limit to your goals or anything.
To your goals, yeah, or to your future prospect, to your future plans. There's no limit. You can do anything. The sky is the limit.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Very good. Okay, and Rashid, can you choose one of these words and explain it? No worries if you don't know any. Okay.
A self-made billionaire.
Mm-hmm.
That is someone, a woman or a man who built their own empire without help, I think.
Mm-hmm. Perfect.
From other people.
Family or others. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. So he doesn't inherit money or that kind of things.
Exactly. Exactly. Excellent. Okay, Akos, do you know either have money to burn or span the globe?
I have forgotten what span the globe is, so I would go with have money to burn.
Okay. And what does that mean?
That means you have a lot of money that you can't really spend. You can buy useless things for a lot of money.
and can, yeah, I like that what you said. Spend money on useless things. Money on useless things, or waste your money on useless things as well. So, okay. So if you have money to burn, okay, to span the globe. Does anybody know what that means?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
I like. It is when, for example, a business is widespread around the world.
So say that again. When what?
Widespread, expands, extended
Okay.
around the world.
When something, I just can't hear when something extends around the world.
Yes, or widespread, spread around the world.
Spread.
Spread.
Spread?
Spread.
Spread. When something spreads. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Let me show you what I heard. What I heard was, and it's not a word in English. I heard this. I heard sprit.
Okay.
And that's why I was confused. So in English we would say spread. Spread.
Okay.
Spread. So it's like bread.
Spread.
So okay. When something when something covers or extends or spread around the world. Okay.
Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. You're welcome. My pleasure. All right. So tell me. Alexander, do you have money to burn?
No, unfortunately, no, I'm not.
Oh darn!
I don't have.
I wish you would have money to burn. So,
yeah, maybe someday. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, Julio, are you a self-made billionaire?
Not yet.
Not yet. I like that. Not yet. Not yet. Okay. Cornell, can you tell me about something that has spanned the globe during your lifetime?
For example, something business.
Okay. So what kind of business?
Yeah, for example, Facebook or something like that.
Yeah. Okay. I heard this in a meeting a long time ago that when back in the 60s and 70s, a style would take 7 years to span the globe. Now it takes about probably 15 minutes. So, it's like instantaneous. Where back before the internet, it would take a fashion, something from Italy or France, or New York City would take that a lot of years to span the globe. And so, have you guys heard that before?
What was it?
Say that back in the 70s and even part of the 80s, it would take about 7 to 10 years for a fashion, like clothing, to span the globe. And now it's very, very quick. So, all right.
That's kind of weird because they had televisions back in the 70s and 80s. Don't you think?
Yeah, but like even nowadays, even the movies are now 6 months behind, at least in other countries. So it usually takes, like, especially if you have to if you have a Hollywood movie that you have to translate into another country, into another language, it takes a while for it to. At least it used to. I don't know if it still does, but.
I think can I talk? I think that the difference is that now you can buy anything from all over the world. And with the television, 30 years ago, you could watch movies, but you couldn't buy the things that you see because they were not spanned to other countries. As now you, with a click, you buy anything.
Yeah. And even now there's still things that, like, for example, you guys in Europe can't have yet that people in South America and North America are enjoying, and that's Netflix. You know. And then people in China actually can't access Google, and so they can't really do something like this. So.
But we have Netflix in Europe.
Do you? Some people. What countries?
In the Netherlands, we have Netflix, but.
Do you have Netflix now?
Yeah, I'm also a subscriber of Netflix. But,
awesome. It's not in a lot of countries yet.
Okay, but it's not. It has not the same. How you call that?
Same programs.
Yeah, the same programs. In the US, you have a factor of 9, 10 more movies and series and that kind of things.
Yeah,
it's very small, in the Netherlands, but.
Yeah, last time I checked, it wasn't in Spain yet. And
what is Netflix? I don't know what is it.
It's basically a website where you can go and you can stream television shows and movies. And like, for example, I have unlimited movies and television shows for $9 a month.
Yes.
And which is very cheap. And like, for example, the popular TV show Friends, as of the January 1st, it came onto Netflix, and so I can watch in the next few months. I will probably watch all 10 seasons of Friends during my free time.
And it's also a good source of learning English, because I watched a series called I thought Breaking Bad News or
Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad, yes. And then I heard I followed the series, and I translated only in English, so it's also a good source to learn English and to listen to it. So
yeah.
That's the reason for me why I'm a subscriber of Netflix.
Yeah, and that is a good reason. But right now it isn't in all the countries. In Europe, Netflix or the Netherlands is the first one I've heard. When I lived in Finland, I tried to get it. And then as soon as I moved back to the States, I got it as soon as I could. But people in South America have it now. So.
Sorry, I have a question. Is Netflix support subtitles?
Yes.
Yes, it does. Let me show it. Let me show you. Real quick.
Okay.
You guys will see my favorite shows. I'm totally a Star Trek fan, so I've watched all the Star Treks. So, this, come on, Netflix, come on. This is basically, this is like the last thing I watched was Star Trek Deep Space Nine, and these are some of my shows that I enjoy. Cheers, Frasier, all the old ones from the 80s. But you have different. Right now, there's a lot of Christmas movies on, but popular on Netflix right now. We have Friends, and then the movie Notting Hill, and you have things from. This is from the 50s. Leave It to Beaver. This is another one from the 50s, and so you just have all these things that you can download. Not download, but you can just stream it. So these are movies that were made in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, and 90s, and also recent movies too. But it's kind of nice. So.
But in the American, you have a lot of more movies. A lot of more. Yeah.
Oh, really? Do we? Does this?
Yes.
Yeah, and I watch a lot of more TV shows than I do movies. Like this show, Emergency, that was really popular in the 70s. So I don't know if I'll watch it. I might if I get bored. But I might actually go out and have a life too. So I might not do it too much. So, but anyway, It looks like we are out of time. I want to thank you all for your participation. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Julio, I hope you have a good finish your work day and work night well. The rest of you, it's daytime where you're at, so have a great day. Thank you very much. We'll see you in another class.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ollie. See you later.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Good night.